God-level duplication system. Chapter 22. Top 3. On the east side of the platform, the upper echelons of the four major powers were shocked for a long time, unable to believe it. Including the Lin family. Although they had already known that Lin Xuan had broken through to the enlightenment stage when they were in the martial arts practice field of the Lin family. They were shocked by Lin Xuan's cultivation speed. They had never thought that Lin Xuan would be so strong. They had broken through to the enlightenment stage within a month, so the difference in their cultivation base shouldn't be too big. Their martial arts were the same. Wu Kaili had actually been killed by Lin Xuan in an instant. This had far exceeded their expectations. Seeing this, Lin Yun couldn't help but smile bitterly. After he witnessed Lin Xuan's strength, he no longer had any thoughts of competing with Lin Xuan. Lin Xuan was the undisputed #1 genius of Lin family. On the grandstand, the disciples of the other three major powers were all shocked, and their faces were filled with shock. Even Wu Kaili was killed in an instant. They, who were weaker than Wu Kaili, were nothing in front of Lin Xuan. They had witnessed Lin Xuan's strength. He was indeed the #1 genius of Green Jade City. They had no other thoughts. They could only worship and respect him. At the seats in the city lord's mansion, Zhang He, who had been very confident, now had a pale face and slightly trembling lips. The strength that Lin Xuan had displayed in this battle was just too strong. Zhang He was scared out of his wits and no longer had any confidence in himself. I still have the boiling blood technique. I will definitely win. Suddenly, a ray of light flashed across Zhang He's eyes and his heart trembled. On the high platform, City Lord Zhang Wenyang, Chen family, and Wu family were all shocked. After they regained their senses, their faces turned gloomy. The strength that Lin Xuan displayed had also exceeded their expectations. Many enlightenment stage middle stage warriors were weaker than him. Perhaps only late enlightenment stage warriors had the confidence to win. When faced with Lin Xuan who had such strength, their disciples couldn't fight him. It seemed like their plan this time had failed. Zhang Wenyang inadvertently glanced at Zhang He. Only Zhao Xin and Lin Qiu remained calm. Both of them were condensation spin stage warriors. They were a few realms higher than Lin Xuan. They could roughly tell Lin Xuan's aura and strength. They were not surprised by the result of this competition. They smiled. Congratulations to host for obtaining the shocking energy of 7th level of Qi Transformation Stage Warrior, Zhang Xingxing plus 1000. Congratulations to host for obtaining Peak of Qi Gathering Stage Warrior, Wulong Shocking Energy plus 500. Lin Xuan stood where he was and looked at the energy points, that was growing at an even faster speed. A smile appeared in his eyes. It's already 230,000. Lin Xuan slightly nodded his head and became even more satisfied. Sure enough, his method was not bad. Killing one of the four great geniuses of Green Jade City in an instant was the most effective method. He would be able to obtain the most energy points. Next, there was another person, Zhang He. This should be able to allow him to obtain another large amount of energy points. He had already found a way to deal with Zhang He. After the competition, he estimated that before he left Green Jade City, he should be able to accumulate 300,000 energy points. And these energy points were enough for him to replicate in Drifting Cloud Sect and maintain his status. Lin Xuan secretly planned in his heart. At this time, Zhang Ping's voice was heard. Lin Xuan has won this match. He will advance. Zhang Ping announced loudly. He looked at Lin Xuan with a complicated expression. Lin Xuan's strength had also exceeded his expectations. It was only at this moment that he finally reacted. He remembered his duty and announced the result. The shock in his heart did not reduce by much. As soon as he finished speaking, everyone on the scene came back to their senses. Immediately, an even bigger commotion broke out. Everyone's eyes were fixed on Lin Xuan, and they were all shocked. Under everyone's attention, Lin Xuan jumped off the arena and walked towards the grandstand. Lin Xuan, congratulations. When he returned to his seat, Lin Xian welcomed him with a smile on her face. She was extremely excited, as if she had won. I was just lucky. Lin Xuan replied with a smile. The two of them got closer again, talking and laughing. The second round of elimination continued. Lin Xuan lost to Wu Kaili, so he made it to the top 3. Wu Kaili, on the other hand, was outside of the top 3. At the same time, Zhang He was also in the top 3. Next was the battle between Chen Yu, Lin Yun, and Wu Kaili. Due to Lin Xuan not controlling his strength well in order to guarantee victory, he broke Wu Kaili's arm with a single punch. Wu Kaili was unable to continue fighting. Chen Yu won the battle without a fight. Similarly, Lin Yun had expended a lot of energy in the battle between Lin Yun and Zhang He, and his strength had been reduced. Chen Yu was also one of the 4 great geniuses, but he was still in his peak condition. The battle between the two of them was naturally Chen Yu's victory. The 2 matches ended not long after. Chen Yu won and entered the top 3. At this point, the top 3 had been decided. Zhang Ping announced loudly. The second round of elimination has ended. The top 3 have been decided. They are Lin Xuan, Zhang He, and Chen Yu. They are also the strongest geniuses of Green Jade City. They will be rewarded handsomely. Congratulations to them. As his voice fell, a round of applause rang out. Everyone looked at Lin Xuan and Zhang He with respect, admiration, and envy. Of course, most of them were looking at Lin Xuan. After all, in the previous battle, everyone could see that Lin Xuan's strength had already surpassed the other 2. If nothing unexpected happened, he would basically be number 1. After a while, the lively atmosphere on the stage slowed down a little. Zhang Ping continued to speak in a clear voice. Next, let's rest for half an hour before the final match of this competition begins. This was also the standard procedure of the competition. The previous matches might have consumed a lot of the contestants' energy. Half an hour was used to restore their energy, so as to ensure the fairness of the competition. Everyone could understand this. Everyone was eagerly waiting for the competition to continue. Lin Xuan was still talking and laughing to Lin Xian beside him. He did not take this matter seriously at all. In all the previous battles, he had used one strike to defeat others. He didn't need to recover his energy. Not far away, Zhang He looked at Lin Xuan with a serious expression. He swallowed a medicinal pill and closed his eyes to recover. Next, he would fight Lin Xuan. He did not dare to be careless. At the same time, not far away, Chen Yu also swallowed a pill. He took a look at Zhang He and rested to recover his strength. He did not even glance at Lin Xuan. In comparison, it was obvious who was better. Chen Yu knew that he wasn't a match for Lin Xuan, so he didn't expect to become the first place. He regarded Zhang He as a great enemy, and wanted to fight for the second place. Zhang He, on the other hand, regarded Lin Xuan as his opponent. He wanted to rely on his last trump card to obtain the first place. Lin Xuan, on the other hand, had a calm expression on his face. He didn't put these 2 people in his eyes at all.